Hey everyone, this is episode 93 of the Daily BE. And the last episode I was wearing this shirt and I thought we should go over kind of a case study video of how I built this summer dress shirt. Because obviously summertime when you start wearing a lot more short sleeves, it's getting so warm outside that any kind of long sleeve, even if it's a linen or a very fine cotton blend, it's still going to keep you pretty warm. And so what we do is go open collar and then short sleeves. So on this particular shirt though, I think it's a really good example of kind of a unique summertime button-up dress shirt that can still suffice for the office or kind of a semi-formal event, certainly during the summertime anyway, and just an all-around cool looking shirt. So quick overview here. A lot of my summer button-up dress shirts, I tend to do a button-down collar. And you may recall from an earlier video that these are always going to be a little bit more casual than anything else, but that's okay because it's a short sleeve dress shirt. It's just casual on its own. So that's something that I kind of always do, but obviously the fabric here, we have a really nice collar opening here. Obviously this is an iron shirt, but even though it's a short sleeve dress shirt, it just has a really cool look to it and really cool drape. But the fabric, you probably already noticed, kind of zoom in here, it's got a little bit of a kind of a textured, almost like a bird's eye kind of stripe pattern here. And then the rest of it is a very, very soft weave that, even though it's a cotton dress shirt, almost kind of looks like a linen. And if I were to hold it up, you can kind of see through it, right? But you're not seeing through it in a bad way. It's just a very, very breathable fabric, very comfortable to wear. And of course, short sleeves, and the way that we make our shirts is we have a band that's right here, so a little bit of a lip there, and that can even be adjustable. Brett has a couple shirts that I think it's a 1/2 inch, whereas this is more like 1 1/4 inch. Nevertheless, that's just kind of a little style on a lot of our short sleeves. And then I believe I was trying to look for a little notch. This shirt does not have it. I'll get one of my other shirts that has kind of a little relief here. I'll show you what I mean in a future episode. But, oh, and the other thing was the buttons here. So with a lot of different custom providers, you can have quite a few different options on the choice of button. Not only the color, but the material. And something that we do, we really go look for kind of a lot of very unique materials. And this is actually a metal. It's metallic. And you can't quite really get a feel for it until you're holding it, but you can't see that it's very, very thin. And that's really what I was going for. The whole theme here was to kind of have like a kind of a coastal, very lightweight dress shirt. And sticking to that theme, these were the only buttons that were super, super thin and I liked. And they had kind of a washed, almost like for me personally, when I was building it, it reminded me of like a seashell. And that's why I got it. But that really thin contour is something that I was kind of going for when I was building the silhouette of this dress shirt. So that's something that is just a really unique feature of this particular shirt. And then of course, all of our shirts are made in the USA. This was back in May last year. It's actually had this shirt for quite a while. But let's see, oh, one more thing. This is a French cuff placket. And I just make all of my shirts that way. I think it's just a cleaner look as opposed to having the placket go down the front. And what that means, in your refresher, is that you would have kind of a piece of fabric like this where you have a lip. And the way that the French or the clean placket here is manufactured is the fabric is just folded over on itself and then sewn on the back. So there is no lip. This is just nice and smooth. So very standard kind of summertime dress shirt in my opinion. And if you're thinking about building something, my 2 cents is to go with a real casual fabric and not try and dress it up too much, because a short sleeve dress shirt is inherently going to be casual. And that's why we can get away with things like a button down collar here. We can kind of have fun with the buttons. We can do different things and pick out some interesting fabrics like this. And if you are dressing up or you do need something like a white dress shirt, well, just get like a white dress shirt, but get it in a linen or get it in a some kind of blend that will be breathable, but keep it in the long sleeve. And that way the rest of the shirt still has that element of formality, but it's going to be more breathable. But if it's really warm outside, or if your whole goal is to go for a summertime dress shirt, I say go for it and get a fun fabric, do some cool things with the collar and the buttons, and just, kind of build a different look. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. What is it you're kind of looking for in a summertime dress shirt, and we'll try and do some more videos on it, and or make a couple shirts to show you guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We got more videos coming soon. Thanks, guys.